Alright everyone, we're literally filming a different video when I decided that I'm tired of looking at this muffler on the 1100 Rebel, so I'm gonna take it off and I wanna see how it sounds. You ready, Spite?
Let's do it.
Spite, you ready? You want to start her up?
Yeah,
let's see.
Let's see how it sounds. Oh, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, until you rev it.
Ah, it's stalled.
Oh. Here we go!
All right.
Let's go take it for a spin, baby! Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Going full squid mode on the Rebel 1100. I'm sure a lot of owners are going to do this, honestly. It's so simple to just pop the muffler off and see how it sounds.
Yep.
And it's kind of satisfying. So, Mr. Spite, why don't you jump on and tell us how it feels?
Sure.
Uncorked Honda Glory. Well, I'd fucking flip this barge over.
Getting that thing off the side stand's a workout in and of its own.
Oh my god. When you start it up, it's like a gun going off. I'm in roll mode though, baby. Heck yeah.
Oh, you gotta put it in rock mode.
How do I mode? I'm in roll mode. Rock mode. Yeah, I'm in rock mode now. Alright, well, this video is not about the BMW. We'll have a BMW first ride video coming. So, auditory sensations, what do you think?
I mean, first immediate impressions are that it sounds just like a sporty V-twin, you know? It really does have a V-twin sound to it when it doesn't have that pipe on there. And it really is kind of a shame that it comes so damn corked up from the factory.
Yeah, that's kind of what you want out of a parallel 10 with the 270-degree crank. Yeah, he needs to part the seas. I'm on my land barge here. But yeah, sitting at the light behind you, that thing sounds cool, man. I'm sure it runs like ass, but...
Oh yeah, no, it runs terribly. If you hop on it, there's a noticeable moment where it's like, okay, now we'll go.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, there's so much back pressure, what's happening? Or lack of back pressure, rather.
Yeah, this thing is, it's very clear it was not meant to run this way. But honestly, I think this is going to be a problem that we start encountering more and more is, you know, even if we had a regular slip-on exhaust on here, it would still run kind of funny, I think.
Yeah, because the entire muffler is kind of in that slip-on, so, you know, it would still run bad. If we're going to put a slip-on on it and see how it runs, but yeah, to your point, I think it's just going to run poorly.
I think we're going to see that more and more out of motorcycle companies where they're like, you need to have the exact thing on there or go get a tune right away.
Yeah.
Because they're trying so hard to meet Euro 5 that the only way they can do it is by having a crazy lean bike and a super corked up exhaust.
Yeah, it's true. I bet you anything that bike's super, super lean from the factory, and then once you uncork the exhaust, it's just like, kill me, please.
It doesn't feel like it's gonna die. It just doesn't feel particularly healthy, you know?
Yeah.
But it sounds so good. It sounds so good.
It's funny, the 270-degree crank, it really, if I, you know, I'm obviously not going to close my eyes because I'm riding a motorcycle, but if I were to watch this video and close my eyes, it sounds like an MT-07, like a big MT-07, you know?
Yeah, I could see that. It really does kind of have that character about it. I think that it's a little bit more... I think it sounds a little better than an MT-07. The MT-07's a weird engine because it has this, like... It has that sort of screaming top end that the R1 has just a little bit, where it kind of feels like it's sizzling at the top. This doesn't have that. It really does sound more like a V-twin than a proper sporty engine.
Yeah, that bike deserves to sound like that. It's so corked up from the factory.
Like, honestly, I think that, to your point, you know, if you had just a normie listen to this, they'd be like, oh, it's a Harley.
Yeah, probably. It doesn't sound that dissimilar from a generic cruiser.
It's got so much more character and personality than any of these other Japanese V-twins. I mean, this is just, that's so good, guys.
Yeah, the Rebel's a fantastic bike. I can't wait till you grab a downshift on this bike. I have never experienced anything like this. Yeah, that pops and sizzles, that's for sure. Even with I got my helmet and my earplugs in, and it's still like kind of gut punching me a little bit, you know?
Yeah, it needs a little something, but it's so good right now.
Yeah.
Like, if I was a total squid, I would just tune it for no exhaust. But unfortunately, I need to be a person, and you can't be a person with no exhaust on your motorcycle. It feels so funny. It feels so funny.
Yeah, it definitely is not designed to run that way.
I don't really... How heavy was that muffler, do you think? Probably 15
maybe
pounds?
like 10 pounds. It wasn't that heavy.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like the performance has changed on the bike at all. It still feels like I've got plenty of power. It just comes on all wrong. But it also doesn't feel like the bike's significantly lighter either.
Yeah. Yeah, you've shed some weight, but not like a bunch of weight off of it or anything like that. So then the real question is, you know, we said that people who get that bike would probably try doing that. Should they try doing it? Is there any horrible damage you're going to make to your motorcycle by doing that?
Nah, you're going to be fine. You're not going to hurt your bike. You're just going to look like a stupid squid.
Yeah. I feel like people are often worried about like hurting their motorcycle or doing something that will affect it. Guys, motorcycles are surprisingly tough little things. It takes a lot to like really screw something up. Normally, if you're doing like actual maintenance on it, you can do that. But just by like riding and enjoying it, it's pretty dang hard to like mess them up. So running the Rebel with an exhaust like that for now is completely fine. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, no, it's just going to be a little bit upset at me when I try to get on the gas. It'll work. Obviously, you should get a tune and you should get a exhaust pipe to sit on there so that it looks finished. I mean, it looks kind of stupid just with a gasket sitting right there, but it's fine.
Dude, all you've done, you're just customizing your bike. That's all that you've done, you know? You are living the Sportster dream. Excuse me, Rebel dream. So sorry.
Freudian slip right there. Are you sure you wouldn't rather be on the Sportster?
I did that on purpose.
You're on a big Sportster right now.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it does not feel like a Harley. I'll give you that. Okay. Want to jump on the highway?
Sure.
Man, it really sounds like an MT-07.
I like the way this sounds, man. Every single parallel twin motorcycle in production needs to have one of these 270 cranks in there.
Yeah, I don't really understand why we're still making 180-degree V-twins. It's like, what's the point, you know?
It's literally just a bad sounding engine. It sounds bad.
Cheap as hell to make, I guess.
Yeah. R&D costs have been recouped and all that good stuff, I suppose.
Yeah. Any changes at highway speed? You feel any difference?
No, not really. I mean, the power comes on a lot slower because you have to wait a little. There's no power down low, basically, because it's so open. There's no power. It's basically just a exercise in drag pipe physics. Pipes this short wake up at high speed, high RPM, and this is the exact same way. It's totally mellow, and then you have to wait till about 5,500 RPM for it to really come on.
Yeah.
But then it comes on just like you would want it to, you know, just as sporty and quick as this bike ever was. It just doesn't have the low down torque anymore.
I'm excited to swing a leg over. I want to feel how that full exhaust sounds, you know?
Yeah, well, we can pull over to the 360 here and at that red light do a little fire drill.
Yeah. If I can get the... Oh, I'm apparently low on gas, so why don't we pop over here and try to get some gas?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great sounding bike. Please don't die up on a hill, BMW, please. I don't want to push this bike up this hill. Well, I got you to help me, so it won't be so bad.
Moral support, man. I'm moral support.
Look at it go. You see this?
It's crazy how much it's shaking.
I think you're gonna dig this bike. Don't you love when people stop in a protected lane? Go, 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 go. You're good. You're good. Thank you. I just want to see your reaction to firing it up.
That's great.
Isn't that great?
Man, you can feel the pistons just slapping in the handlebars.
Alrighty, folks, gonna test out this Rebel 1100 exhaust here. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh, that's great. Oh my god, it's so loud.
Okay, I get it. The front brake here is kind of a suggestion.
Yeah, this sounds awesome, man. I like it a lot.
You know, I think this is one of the first times I've actually been behind the Rebel. It looks pretty snazzy from behind.
Yeah, it's got a great brake light on it. Looks cool. Yeah, this has a cool growl to it. It's really different than a normal V-twin. This engine's so buttery, like, you know, it's so well put together that it, you know, it kind of makes a creamier kind of power than a normal lumpy kind of Harley V-twin, you know?
Yeah, it makes its power just like a normal motorcycle.
Yeah.
Like a sporting motorcycle versus, you know, Harleys where it's just a smack of torque right away and then just nothing else.
Yeah, you can definitely tell this is an adventure bike engine. It's great. Ooh, glad I didn't do that. Yeah, for all you Rebel 1100 guys out there, definitely get a pipe on it because it sounds awesome. Run it like this for a day or two just to see how you feel, because it is cool. It's a little too loud for my taste, but it is pretty sweet. That's nice, man. Wow, that really barks. Holy crap.
Yeah, I don't really feel like it's that loud, to be honest. I mean, it sounds like a motorcycle.
Yeah. Man, that's sweet as hell. I want to get it wide open again. That was awesome.
Did you feel that, like, weird surge that comes on?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it needed a tune if you're gonna put an exhaust on it, even a slip-on.
On an unrelated side note, I've never been on a motorcycle where if you feather the throttle, it affects the way the motorcycle turns.
Yes. It changes the weight balance. It's crazy.
So how would you rate this mod, the simplest mod, undoing, what was it, 4 bolts, 3 bolts?
Yeah, 4 bolts. I mean, it took me 3 minutes probably, and it definitely got a laugh out of me in the helmet when I'm on it. So 10 out of 10. You know, I like that. That's a good ratio, right?
Yeah. And you didn't have to spend a dime.
Yeah. Didn't have to spend 2 days installing a turbo on a bike. I mean, what? Who did that? That wasn't us, was it? Can't wait till that goes live, man. Only at 1 million, guys. Only at 1 million subscribers.
Well, yeah, your bike's cool, but is it...
It looks like you're doing that, but I know you're not. Yeah, you really just want to keep blipping it. It's really nice.
it's addictive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I find myself, even with the exhaust on there, even with the pipe on there, I would find myself at a stoplight just doing that. Yeah, man, every single parallel twin needs to have a 270 crank in it.
I don't know why
Every
they don't.
single one of them does.
It just makes it better, and there's like basically no downsides except for cost, probably.
That would make the Rebel 500 a fun bike. It would make the CBR 500 a good bike. It would make the Z650 a better bike. The only motorcycle, there's only one motorcycle that shouldn't have the parallel twin 270, and it's the Versus. Just leave that one a parallel twin.
Just because it's like you're not allowed to have any kind of fun.
Yep, nope, it's not allowed. You must just be a quiet good boy.
Suffer in your quiet good boy prison. Yeah, that's great, man. I love the decel noise. That's really nice.
That is one of the cool things about those 270s is how they sound off throttle.
Yeah.
When they're just towing themselves down, engine braking, it sounds good.
This reminds me of the Scout now. It's got a lot of attitude.
It really does. And it hauls the mail too. I really like that bike a lot.
Yeah, it's got a really good amount of punch. I wish they would put this engine in a naked bike. That'd be cool. Best we got is the Africa Twin.
Didn't they filed patents for an Africa Twin based naked bike?
I think so, but we'll have to see. Maybe they'll make a baby version and get into Twins Cup racing too. One can only dream, Honda. One can only dream. Along with the VFR naked bike that we'll never get to.
They have so many good engines and they just don't care to use them.
They're just like, let's print out 10,000 more CBR 500Rs.
Just because they know how happy it would make you.
Yes. Alrighty, folks. I would rate this mod on the Rebel 1100 a 10 out of 10. Made the bike sound cooler. Definitely, you know, don't leave it like this. Get yourself a proper slip-on and a nice little tune. And then enjoy this bike. I mean, listen to this thing. That's awesome.
It's got a ton of zest now. It's so much peppier and definitely feels like it earns that Rebel nameplate.
Yeah. Feels like a little rebellious bike, that's for sure. Alrighty, folks, we'll catch you in the next one. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to have the video out of our first ride on the R18 over here, and we'll explain what's going on with that bike, because I'm sure you've seen it in many videos. So stay tuned. We'll catch you later.
Keep watching Yammie Noob. 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 Keep watching Yammie Noob.